James Gunn Superman just smoked Superman Returns at the box office and is flying straight past Man of Steel. Still think it's a flop? Let's talk. Hey, welcome back to Only Nerdy Gaming, where pixels, popcorn, and plot twists collide. If it's got lasers, loot boxes, or Lex Luthor, you know we're going to talk about it. And wow, do we have some news today? James Gunn's bold, refreshing vision of Superman is not just surviving the summer box office heat, it's absolutely thriving. In its second weekend, Superman has soared to another impressive 57 million domestically. That brings its North American tally to a hefty $235 million. And get this, worldwide, it's now just brushing past, you guessed it, 407 million. That officially places it ahead of the total domestic run of Superman Returns and on a direct trajectory to eclipse Man of Steel's global numbers any day now. But let's not just celebrate the numbers. Let's talk about that second weekend drop. A mere 54%. That's tighter than Superman's grip on a kryptonite boulder, and notably better than Man of Steel, Captain America Brave New World, Quantum Mania, and even the Marvels. That kind of hold? It's not just stability, it's a full-on declaration. Audience are not only showing up, they're sticking around. They're coming back. That's not curiosity, that's conviction. Now, if you're one of the skeptics who spent the past few weeks doom scrolling and hashtagging wallets closed or DC is dead, I see you. You know who you are. It's over for DC, you yelled after the opening weekend. This is a flop, you tweeted between rage posts. But here we are, deep into week 2, and those doomsday narratives, they're collapsing faster than one of Lex Luthor's overpriced waterfront investments. Let's just lay the foundation here. A 54% drop for a summer tentpole? That's textbook. And not just that, Superman is outpacing Marvel titles that didn't have to haul a decade of inconsistent franchise fatigue. The domestic box office is up 16% year over year, and at the front of the parade is a red-caped alien from Kansas. Warner Brothers was cautiously aiming for $500 million. Right now, analysts are whispering the magic number, $700 million global. That's not mid, that's momentum. But here's the kicker. It's not just box office math. Critics? Mostly positive. Audiences? Enthusiastic. And the average moviegoer, the ones outside Twitter echo chambers and YouTube rage reactors, they're turning up in force. This isn't niche fandom. It's cultural resonance. It's James Gunn proving again that he knows exactly what story he's telling. Now, speaking of stories, let's pivot to Supergirl. This past weekend, Gunn dropped the first teaser poster for Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. And let me tell you, it's got people talking. The artwork features Milly Alcock slouched on a space rooftop, sipping a slushie, backed by graffiti that reads, "Look out." She's relaxed, rebellious, and instantly iconic. It's a shot across the bow. This is not your dad's Supergirl. And of course, the complaints came in faster than a speeding bullet. She looks too edgy. Why isn't she flying majestically toward the sun like in the comics? Because this isn't a Saturday morning cartoon. This is Tom King's Woman of Tomorrow, a gritty, introspective cosmic journey soaked in vengeance, trauma, and moral ambiguity. It's not supposed to be comforting. It's supposed to challenge you. Scheduled for release on June 26, 2026, the film dives deep into Kara Zor-El's psyche. Milly's brief but unforgettable cameo already laid the tonal groundwork, and it's clear this version of Supergirl isn't here to be Clark Kent in a skirt. She's angry, she's layered, and she's done being sidelined. Now, if you're still questioning whether Milly Alcock has the range, let's just rewind to the House of Dragon. She stole every scene she appeared in, held her own against veteran actors, and left viewers wanting more. If that was just the appetizer, Woman of Tomorrow might be the emotional uppercut the DCU didn't know it needed. But don't worry, Marvel fans, I see you too. So, Let's talk Fantastic Four First Steps. The reboot is ramping up nicely, and early tracking projects an opening weekend between 100 and 125 million domestically. That's solid. Not quite Superman numbers, but it's definitely positioned to outperform recent underwhelming entries like Thunderbolts or Brave New World. And yes, that comparison matters. Because if Superman continues to outperform Marvel's first family, that's not just a win, it's a paradigm shift. Gunn Superman beating the Fantastic Four at their debut game? That's like Clark Kent beating Reed Richards in a science fair and still looking cooler. Pre-sales for Fantastic Four are tracking at 13 million. A respectable start. Combine that with a killer cast including Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and Eben Moss-Bachrach, and you've got potential gold. Toss in a retro aesthetic and Galactus as the big bad? You got my attention there. But is it quite enough to topple Superman? That's suddenly a very real question. So where do we stand? Superman is flying high, proving that optimism, legacy, and thoughtful storytelling still sell. Supergirl is rewriting the rulebook with slushies and sass. And Fantastic Four? Maybe Marvel's shot at redemption. But for now, they're trailing behind. To those still preaching the downfall of DC, at this point, you're not analyzing trends, you're just coping. And with that, our capes are officially hung for the day. But I want to know what you think. Are you Team Superman, Team Supergirl, or hedging your bets on Marvel's comeback arc? Hit the comments and let the debate begin. And of course, if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Ring that bell so you never miss a single twist in the superhero saga. Thanks for flying with Only Nerdy Gaming. Until next time, stay nerdy, stay heroic, and stay tuned.